Well, breaking news in our Sunrise Smart Start, a 21-year-old Rochester man arrested in connection to a gunpoint robbery. RPD says that they were called to the area of Joseph Avenue early Monday morning for that report of a robbery. It is when they identified the suspect and the vehicle they got away in. Then around 11:30 last night, police saw the vehicle again, attempted a traffic stop on Orange Street. That is when the driver and robbery suspect fled from the scene on foot. He was taken into custody shortly later on Child Street, facing several charges, including burglary, criminal contempt, and criminal obstruction of breath. He will be arraigned at some point later today. All right, we're taking a check of our morning forecast here with James, trying to prepare you for our day, but also for some of the severe weather we expect tomorrow, James.
Yeah, that's really the focus. Today's easy, near 90. You've got partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, not so much. Showers, maybe a couple of isolated thunderstorms in the morning, and then some area-wide storms get going in the afternoon. Some of those could go severe with strong wind to damaging wind gusts. That could be a threat as well, especially in the Finger Lakes, southern tier as well. Heavy rain, lightning, maybe even that brief spin-up tornado warning could be possible, especially southern tier area. Then over into Penn Yan, Yates County, Dansville as well. We'll take a look at the 8-day forecast at the end of the show. Michaela?
All right, thank you so much, James. Happening today, authorities throughout Monroe County will escort the remains of a Cleveland officer, Jamison Ritter, back home as a Webster native. He was killed in the line of duty on Thursday. A memorial service held in Cleveland yesterday where hundreds gathered remembering him, flooding the Cathedral of St. John the Evangelist to remember Officer Ritter and the legacy he leaves behind. That memorial procession started just around 9 a.m., moving past the Cleveland Police 3rd District, where he was assigned. 2 officers from the Grease Department were also in attendance. Ritter's partner and police chief among those speaking to honor him during the service.
Jamison was a dedicated public servant, a loving family member, a cherished friend. He served our community with unwavering commitment and courage, embodying the highest ideals of law enforcement.
And for all he gave to everyone that he knew and didn't know, the least we can ever do to give back to him is to remember and to share his legacy forever.
A wake will be held here in our area Friday from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Falvo Funeral Home in Webster. His funeral will follow on Saturday starting at 10 a.m. at the Browncroft Community Church in Rochester. Well, turning to our other headlines, and also happening today, this convicted felon accused of killing a taxi driver in Rochester set to appear in court for a motion hearing. Prosecutors say that back in April, 36-year-old David Porter got into the back seat of this cab that was driven by 45-year-old David Treese. We're told Porter pulled out a gun, demanded money before shooting Treese several times, and RPD further says Porter continued attacking Treese even after he was shot and left for dead. Porter pled not guilty to these charges. He'll appear in court today at 10 a.m. Also happening today, the Rochester Board of Education holding 2 special meetings. The first one at 5:30 discussing the contract for excellence, the state, a monitor academic, and the fiscal plan for RCSD. That second meeting starts at 6 for the consideration of resolutions. And if you want to speak at either of these meetings, you have to sign up by noon. An important note here, these meetings are also expected to go into an executive session where they will speak about staff members, employment status, and other matters allowed by law. In order to get general advice from counsel, that means executive session, there will be no opportunity for public comment. New details now as a 25-year-old is charged with manslaughter after police say that he accidentally shot someone inside of a home while standing on the floor, who was on the floor below him while he was above. Now, this happened back on July 3rd, as News 8 reported on Rialto Street in Rochester. Police now say that Markel Miller was on the 2nd floor of that home carrying a rifle when he accidentally pulled the trigger. We're told the bullet went through the floor, hitting 24-year-old Aaron Hurl in the head as he was walking on the 1st floor. He died a few days later, July 6th. Police say the 2 did know each other, and the victim was a guest in this home when the shooting happened. Miller turned himself in yesterday, set to be arraigned sometime this morning. A settlement has been reached between the city of Rochester and this firefighter who sued after he said that he'd been forced to attend a racist party while on duty 2 years ago. The city has agreed to pay Gerard Jones $150,000, allowing him as well to remain on paid leave for the next 4 years. That total payout coming into a total around $500,000. In a statement, the city said that it was, quote, wholly inappropriate for the captain to take firefighters to this event with wholly inappropriate political and racial overtones. tones. Captain Jeffrey Crywye retired from the department before any punitive damages could be taken, or action could be taken by RFD. The couple accused of throwing this racist party, Nicholas and Mary Nicosia, still deny that it was ever racist. Turning to our traffic maps here at 6:54, our final check of your commute does show that things are moving along smoothly along the west side. The rest of our traffic maps, 390, 490, and 590 looking good. 104 on the thruway. Green for the start of your Tuesday. That singular accident to report for about an hour. Howell Street at Monroe. Still yellow, so a minor slowdown there, but at least keep it in mind if that's part of your commute. Celebrating some new life at Seneca Park Zoo, Raji, the zoo's female red panda, has given birth to a cub. It'll be about a month before the animal health staff can confirm the cub's gender, and at least another few days before their eyes will fully open. Officials say Raji did abandon the cub at first, but that is to be expected for the firstborns of red pandas. The staff have been the ones making sure the cub has what it needs. As we can see, bottle feeding, very adorable here. Any zoo visitors who want a chance to view the cub can do so at the zoo's animal hospital starting today. You might want to get out and do so today, James, because tomorrow is not going to be a good zoo day, or really any outside activities.
Not necessarily in the afternoon. You might be able to squeak in a visit in the morning time.
Okay, there you go.
But the afternoon, yeah, we'll watch for the strong to severe thunderstorms popping up. Flood threat could be there as well, but then eventually this system does clear out to the east, and Thursday looks not too bad. The temperatures do come down. Friday, Saturday, Sunday should be a decent dry stretch there. With temperatures coming back up, but really just a long day tomorrow. We'll keep tracking those storms. Watch Eric this evening to give you the latest, and then we've got you guiding through tomorrow morning.
And then we'll kind of coast into a very nice weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, James. Well, thank you for watching News 8 at Sunrise. Your next update is in 30 minutes, but we'll say goodbye for now. Have a wonderful day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.